Nick Nation, we're back to the Nicky Gordo show. I'm happy to be here with you guys. Before I continue with what I really want to talk about, I just want to say something that pissed me off today. I wake up, I need coffee. I don't have any at home. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I go to Starbucks. Okay, cool. Drive-thru is broken. I'm already pissed. There's construction happening in the drive-thru. I'm like, whatever. So I go inside, right? What's my Starbucks order? I either get a nitro cold brew with very minimum vanilla sweet cream, or I get an iced brown sugar shaken espresso, switch it to whole milk because I'm not drinking oat milk because I'm not a beta, I'm not a simp. And then instead of 2 pumps of brown sugar, 1 pump. I'm trying to watch my sugar, right? It's normal, whatever. I don't drink just black coffee. I'm not stupid. I don't like something that doesn't taste good. And I'm walking inside, and as I'm walking, I see a guy walking outside, buff guy, looks like a normal guy, 9 to 5-er, goes to gym, and he's drinking a strawberry refresher. Brother, it's 10 in the morning. You're kind of you get me? Like, you're drinking a strawberry refresher at 10 in the morning, like, you're gay. Like, what the are you doing? Whatever. I go inside, I order it, I'm waiting. Guy next to me, once again, probably 6'2". Muscular, goes to gym, drinking a matcha. What's going on? Why has society turned into a bunch of simps? Why is everyone a bunch of betas? Why is everyone becoming a soy boy? Why can't you just go drink a coffee? Why are you drinking a strawberry refresher or a matcha at 9 in the morning like a Pilates mom? Pilates mom are allowed to drink matcha and strawberry refreshers in the morning. Guys aren't. What are we doing? Might as well put a tampon up your ass and sit on the toilet when you piss. How about that one? How about we do that, right? Because no one cares anymore. Like, you're looking soft nowadays. But that was my morning that's pissed me off. But besides that, last week we did the Palm Beach Pete lie detector test, right? I know Pete. We've gone to dinner multiple times. Numerous times me and Pete have gone to dinner. We've gone to lunch. I know what he likes to eat. Right? I know he likes to drink. And I will say this. America is the home of conspiracy theories and conspiracy theorists. We are the epitome of this, right? And that's why I love America so much. You can't talk about this in North Korea. You can't talk about this in Russia or China. Why? Because the government will have their way with you. You guys are privileged to live in America. And people are like, oh, well, you should have asked him this question. You should have asked him that question. Well, comment below what you think I should have asked him. Because I think I asked him great questions. Are you Jeff Epp? Are you friends with the Clintons? Did he own a private island or lease one? I asked him everything. And now people are saying, give him a DNA test. You really think I'm going to give a 72-year-old man a DNA test? You really think I'm going to do a DNA test with him? I will say this. Pete is announcing something super, super important in about 2 weeks, I think, or maybe 3. I'll keep you updated, but Pete is going to announce something super, super, super important soon. Like something that's going to blow your mind out the water. Like he's going to announce something crazy. I already know he's going to announce, right? He's going to announce it. It's going to go crazy. He might break the internet again, right? Like, we're back. We're back, baby. He's going to announce something crazy. All right, Paulie, do you have anything to react to? What do we have?
All right, guys, Jeffrey Epstein is not dead, and I'm going to prove that to you. Palm Beach was mentioned over 20,000 times, but then we refined our search to Ocean Boulevard, which is only mentioned 68 times. But there was only one address that stood out to me specifically, which is 3550 South Ocean Boulevard. Address, what stood out to me was actually the property right next door to it, because if you look at the pool, it bears a striking resemblance to a video. And the video that stood out to me was Palm Beach Pete's first post on Instagram. If you look at the background, I highlighted some of the features that stood out.
I will say this, right? If you guys are so smart, don't you think the FBI would come and take you out of your miserable 9-to-5 job as a stupid whatever the hell you are and put you to work for the FBI or the CIA or a private investigator? Like, if you were that smart, you get me? Like, oh my God, this guy's a genius. We have to hire him. Don't you think that would happen? No, they're literally just looking at you laughing. Okay, very easy. Like I said, did he say he was at the same party? Yeah. Just because you are the same party as Diddy doesn't mean you're a criminal. Just because you are the same party as Jeffrey Epps doesn't mean you're a criminal either. He got invited to so many parties with so many people. It could have been someone having a party. I'm not talking about his own in his island. Take that out of your head. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a random that invites him and invites 100,000 or whatever the case may be, other people. So that's debunked. Yeah, they both live in Palm Beach or West Palm, whatever the it is, whatever it is. Apartments, they all look the same. You're on the water. That's what it is. They're retired. When you retire, what do? What do the snowbirds do in New York and everywhere else? They come down here. They move to Boca. They move to Palm Beach. They move to West Palm. They move to Miami Shores. They move to Sunny Owls. That's what they do. If you were such a good investigator, you would probably have an investigating job. But no, you're just in your house bored, not doing shit, scratching your fingering your not doing anything. What else do we have, Polly, of these conspiracy theories lunatics?
I'm not Jeffrey
text
Epstein.
messages.
I'm just Palm Beach Pete.
If I was at my home in Palm Beach, but I'm here in jail.
I lived in the city, and people were always circling me around me and giving me double looks.
Wait, in 2019, you're saying you lived in New York City?
Yes.
Oh, so you've been everywhere he goes.
Yes.
Pause him?
Yes.
Ugh, dude, sometimes TMZ is such cancer. Right, like it's a bunch of boomers and a bunch of unks, right? That's why this new age media is taking over, and I'm thriving off it because no one cares about this boomer mentality anymore, this unk mentality. You know what I mean? Like everyone's over it. It's a new youthful people who are taking over. Like, at least listen here, boomer. Listen here, unk. If you're gonna clickbait, at least be good at it. At least be good at rage baiting. At least be good at gaslighting. At least be good at just doing it all, but. No, you're unk and you're boomer, and some things can't be taught. It's like aura. Some people have aura, some people don't have aura. Some people have that wow factor, some people have it, some don't. Unks don't have it, boomers don't have it. You get a few lucky hits and you go from there. Cool, awesome. Congratulations, you're still it's going to be bleeped. I don't care. Nick Nation, stand up. We say what we want whenever we want. I don't care anymore. This cancel culture is beneath me. It doesn't exist. Say whatever you want. I don't care, right? Nothing hurts. Except stones. Stones hurt. And getting hit hurts, obviously. But back to that, yeah. They're both from New York. Okay. Ooh, big mystery. They went to West Palm. Okay, cool. You know how many people move from New York to West Palm all the time? You know how many friends of mine move from New York to West Palm or to Boca all the time? Like, TMZ, congrats. You solved nothing, right? Go to the next one so I can stop giving the boomers clout. Oh, this one's great.
Allegedly, this is the real Palm Beach Pete, and they unalived him.
Which isn't too far from Black Point. Black Point's the next stop. And looking at the water and the seagrass to see how it's improved our...
You know what's crazy? How stupid some people are. There can be more than one Palm Beach Pete. So I go by Fat Nick, Nicky Gordo. If you Google Fat Nick, right? Because I did an interview one time with this girl from this hip hop blog. And she was like, oh, well, Fat Nick, you got arrested for a hate crime in London or New York. I'm like, I've never been arrested in my life. And she was like, no, it's right here. I'm like, that's a different Nicholas with a different last name because that's not my last name. And his alias was Fat Nick. Nicknames are common, right? There's probably 1,000 Fat Nicks, hundreds of thousands of Fat Nicks. People have nicknames. His nickname's Palm Beach Pete. He's Pete. He lives in Palm Beach. That's like saying California Carlos. Victor Miami, right? You live in Miami, you go by Victor. I have a friend that goes by that. Like, people can go by different names, moron. Right? Like, just because, like, what? No, well, you can have the same name. That's like saying, no, there can only be one name of Carlos or one name of Nick or one name of Alex or Mac. Whatever the case may be. Right? So people are saying that, like, it's such a stupid conspiracy theorist. They can't have the same name? Really? And you don't think the government's so smart, right? Put it this way. Conspiracy theorists on your desk next to your lotion gooning, right? You don't think if they were really trying to do that, they would have blanked him? They would have blanked the real Palm Beach Pete? Obviously, they're not sloppy. You know what I mean? The government's really smart. They believe what they want. They make you believe what they want you to believe. And they feed you enough just to keep you on edge. That's what it is. Both parties. What do you have next, Paulie?
Holy chat, Palm Beach Pete and Epstein have the exact same speech impediment and stutter on the word F. Watch
pause
this.
I just want to make it very known to you. Polly, just bring up this fact for me. In the CIA, what's the percentage of women in the CIA and men in the CIA?
As of recent data, women make up approximately 44 to 45% of the total CIA workforce.
Now, in that CIA workforce, how many of that percentage are investigators, like actually doing investigator jobs?
Women make up nearly 40. Exact numbers for investigators are not public.
Oh, they're not public? Okay, they're probably not public because they're so right? One, I don't want to hear a woman rant. I'm going to be honest about that. They're like, shut up. Maybe you can find your boyfriend's cheating on you or, a sale going on in Sephora. But, like, I don't want to hear your opinion on a conspiracy theory. Like, keep it to yourself. No one cares. Hey, sis, let the men handle it. We'll find it out, right? We'll find it out, sis. I don't care. But continue. Same video. I just want to make that clear that everything she said I will take with a grain of salt.
The exact same speech impediment and stutter on the word F. Watch this.
And some knucklehead films me, and the next thing I know, perpetrating one of the largest frauds in South Florida's history.
What?
Nice. A woman thinking she did something groundbreaking, right? Like, I'll get up for her, right? Cool. You did something groundbreaking. People have stutters. People talk. I have a lisp. I stutter sometimes. When I get flustered, I do the same thing my dad does. Like, it's generic sometimes. Happens in your family. Not generic. I forgot what the word was. Genetic, yeah. Same shit, different thing. So it's like, okay, woman, congratulations. Now get off the internet. Right? Like, dude, like, let the men do the investigation jobs. I don't like her. She pisses me off. But yeah. Did she say teeth? She said that too?
No, she just mentioned the speech.
Dude, I'm telling you, sometimes when they just start complaining, when women start complaining, I just start zoning out. Like, it's bad. But when women complain, it's like, oh, dude, like, leave me alone. Like, stop, right? But yeah, stupid. Okay, congratulations. Nice. Do you feel good about yourself now? Cool. Awesome. What's next, Polly? Oh. Dude. Palm Beach Pete does not have a tattoo. Allegedly. Right? I was with him. I've been with him in his car. We've been to dinner. We've been to lunch. We've been on private jets together. I've been on a public plane with him. He's been at my studio. I've been in his home. I've been in a hotel room with him. Like, I went to the pool with him. Me and Pete went to the pool in Vegas. We were there, drinking margaritas, jumping in the pool, getting French fries and burgers. I was with him. He doesn't have a tattoo. I can 100% truthfully tell you, Palm Beach Pete doesn't have a tattoo, allegedly. Right? I can 100% tell you that. I was with him. I did a cannonball in the pool. Pete was drinking a margarita with his nephew. We're there. We're tanning. We're in the sun. We're LARPing. Me, Pete, and then his nephew. I'm not going to say his name just because I don't know if he wants his name out. We're just LARPing there, right? Drinking margaritas. Hopping in Ferraris after. In Maybachs. Alpha Jet. We're LARPing. From a jet to a Maybach back to a jet. There's no tattoo there. I can tell you 100% he has no tattoo, and that is AI. Allegedly. There's none. It's just AI. Allegedly. Right? Like, give it up. At least do something cooler. Like, it's crazy how AI is so good now, though. You get me? Like, I literally saw a video of Charlie Kirk, Martin Luther King, George Floyd, and Kim Jong-un together. Right? And I saw it, and I was like, damn, like, if you're kind of you'll believe this. But majority of people are that. Majority of people are. So they will believe it. You get me? But yeah, I can tell you 100% he has no tattoo, allegedly. And that one's for Nick Nation. What else do we have, Paulie?
Hey, everybody, it's Palm Beach Pete. Where am I now? I'm in LA.
Yo. What the fuck, man? What the Because what the fuck, man? This cannot be. Look, I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not trying to say.
Pause him. And Nick Nation, that is what we call a brokey, right? That is brokey of the week. Nick Nation stamp of approval is on him. Listen, you've never been on a private jet. You haven't even been on a private jet terminal. So how do you know what a private jet looks like when you haven't been in the vicinity of one? You've never seen one in real life. At most you see is Frontier or Spirit. Maybe on your best day you see Delta. Maybe on your best day you see Delta. You know, majority of planes, like the Boeings and all that stuff, they all look the same, right? Like, I can take a picture of me on American Airlines going to LA, and then American Airlines going to, let's say, Texas, to Houston or Dallas, and they're both probably gonna look the same. That's what it is. Like, let's think logic. Put your thinking caps on. They both kind of look the same, I'm assuming, or identical. They're the same model. You don't think there's the same model of jets everywhere? You don't think there's the same... That's like saying, I'm not going to tell you guys what I drive. I'm going to make up something right now. Let's just say I drive a Rolls-Royce Cullinan, because I don't drive a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Let's just say I drive a Rolls-Royce Cullinan in black. And there's one on the street in black. What do you get? Oh, that's Nick driving. Like, no, there can be multiple cars. There's multiple Honda Civics of the same model and brand and color. Same thing with Rolls-Royces, Ferraris, Corvettes, Toyota. It's the same thing, brother. They don't stop after they make one, right? Capitalism, baby. They make hundreds. They make thousands. They make hundreds of thousands, right? They don't stop after one. So just because it's the same plane or same color doesn't mean you're just a brokey. I smell peasant. I smell beta. I smell matcha drinker. I let my girlfriend does whatever she wants when she wants, and I stay home simping. That's what I smell when I see that guy. And guess what? Your girlfriend will leave you to be with someone on private jet because of that mentality you have. Super insecure person. What? Just say you haven't been on a jet. Jets are nice. Dude, I went on a jet the other day. Guess what? Freshly baked cookies. Hundreds of snacks. Every snack I can think of. Whatever drink I want, from alcohol to non-alcoholic. I had a Coke Zero, actually. And then I got 2 chocolate chip cookies, a Nutter Butter bar, and a pack of gummy bears. And I sat down on the jet, and I took off. It's great. Just say you haven't been on one. Stupid. That's like saying a cop gets a call and saying there is a Corvette, a blue Corvette on the street, and he's wanted for, a violent offense. Capture him. You think they're just going to go to every Corvette and just start airing it out and start destroying the Corvette? No, because there's multiple. Because that's what they do. They make multiple of one. That's how businesses operate. But yeah, once again, just a brokey. That's what I smell. What do we have next, Paulie?
And some knucklehead films me, and the next thing I know, perpetrating one of the largest frauds in South Florida's history.
Back in the day, when I was living in the city, I went to a couple of parties, and Epstein was there at a party, and he was kind of creepy.
You know why this is crazy, right? It's because, listen, do they look alike? Yeah, sure, they look alike. But, okay, I don't work for the government, allegedly, right? I'm not an industry plant, allegedly. But if I did work for the government and my job was to make Jeffrey Epps be able to go in public, guess what I'm doing? You think I'm gonna make him look like him? Listen, if we had a technology to make a dude look like a chick with and a huge ass and still leave a wiener on her, but they look like chicks, I've seen them. If we have technology to make dudes look like chicks, we have the technology to make dudes and women look like whatever they want. So, why am I going to do super simple surgery and to make him look like a different version of himself? I'm going to be like, hey, let's make him Chinese. First thing I'm doing is squinting his eyes. 100% I'm doing that, right? Shrinking his nose. Maybe making him tanner or lighter. I don't know. Let's get him a hair transplant. Let's put beard on him and a mustache. You get me? Like, I'm going the extra step. If I'm that CIA agent, let's make him Asian. Right? We throw him in the mix. Now there's a billion people that look like him. They can't say anything. That's what it is, right? You don't look like a billion Asian or one Jeffrey, right? That's what I'm doing. I don't get it. You don't think the CIA is smarter than you? No, but you got to think underneath the underneath, and you got to make sure they're putting it in plain sight. They're just playing with us. No, they're not playing with you. If I was a CIA agent, I'm making him Asian, shrinking his nose, putting different hair on him, right? Let's make it longer, curly, whatever the case may be. Let's put a beard on him. Let's put a mustache on him. You know, let's give him knee surgery, make him taller. You know, Botox, make him look younger, lie about his age. Like, you think realistic. If you're the CIA, you're going to think all these steps to really, you know, hide your client or whatever you want to call him, right? I'm not going to have him just go look like a different version of him. It's stupid. It's not smart. Like, just very stupid. Once again, I'm making him Asian. I have fun with it too. Hey, let's make a 6'4" Asian. Give him knee surgery, 6'4", make him Asian. I don't know, give him some sort of bowl cut, right? Switch it up. That's what I would do. But yeah, Nick Nation, that was beautiful. Did the Nicky Gordo Show. Like, comment, subscribe. Once again, in 2 weeks to a month, we will have a very, very, very big announcement with Palm Beach Pete. You don't want to miss it. It's something all you guys want to hear, or maybe majority of you guys want to hear. But we have a big announcement coming with Palm Beach Pete. Like, comment, subscribe. Keep watching our stuff. Follow us on Instagram. Love you guys. Nick Nation, we're out.